Let's play Misfortune with a hit-and-run poke playstyle. Hello my fellow Misfortunates and welcome to another solo queue game on... Ooh, dodge that. On my Platinum Smurf. We are going Summon Eerie Eclipse. And what this does is it rewards you for playing Misfortune. It rewards you for making the most of Misfortune's passive. Let's phrase it like this. Because Misfortune is very good at just like going in, getting her quick burst combo off, mostly just Q auto, and then disengaging. So this is what we're doing. Eclipse allows us to get extra damage if we Q auto somebody. Eerie just gives you an extra laugh tap on everything, period. And let me just stack semi-defensive lethality items and see what happens. So Edge of Night, Black Cleaver. In this game, definitely Kempunk Chainsword. Because, you know, Soraka is a thing. She's looking to poke me, I can see it. Okay, or she's looking to poke Brand, that's also an option. Ooh, the Ashe mid OTP gets first blood, I like it. Yeah, her name is literally Ashe OTP mid, or OTP Ashe mid or something. So yeah, let's trust her for now. You need to be aware of Tristana's level 3 power spike. It's quite nasty. Every level power spike with Tristana is dangerous. We need to be aware of that. Okay. Get some vision. And okay, so it looks like they are afraid of the jungler. So we can use that to get some free poke without them retaliating. Oh, Brand wasted his stun. That's not good. Alright, I still have my heal if we need it. But yeah, Tristana's all-in potential in lane is quite scary. Luckily she's paired with Soraka, whose all-in potential is like non-existent. So it should be fine. But yeah, Summon Eerie as a keystone, it's surprisingly effective on Misfortune. If you've never tried it, you definitely should. Also, you should press like for that crit. Oh, juicy. Misfortunately, poke doesn't really matter unless we hit Soraka herself. Because, you know, Soraka can only heal her ally. So if you poke her, it's going to stick more. Alright. We can spam Q a little bit more freely because we get mana flow banned. Since our build is more ability based than auto attack based, I thought mana flow band would be a nice addition. Q auto. That going. Before we get Executioners, we just need to rely on Brand's Ignite in all infights, I guess. But yeah, poking Tristana is obviously not as good as poking the Soraka. I mean, I will still do it if I get the chance to. If she doesn't retaliate, it costs Soraka health, it costs Tristana health, and Soraka mana. So it's still good for us. Oh, Soraka's actually quite low. She's sub 50%. Okay, now she's actually higher. I healed for the movement speed, but... okay. He decided to all in. I was too far away. Had I gone in there, I would have taken so much damage, I could have died even. The level 5 Fizz gank. It's whatever. Ooh, another crit. Oh yeah, look at that Soraka heals. It's just ridiculous. They're going to buff healing reduction next patch too. Simply because it's not enough. They're going from 2 seconds on Executioners and the likes to 3 seconds per damage instance. Alright, they based, so we now push and base ourselves. That's poorly pushed. This would be freezable, but since we're against Tristana, she can't freeze. So I'm actually fine going base here. Well, it would need to go base anyway, because if I stay in lane with item disadvantage, that's just asking to lose. Actually, let's get it. Yeah, he didn't go for the... You know, for the Oblivion Orb. So yeah, let's just buy Executioners right now. Yeah, about the build, you see it right there. This is like the core, and then it's whatever, whatever we need. But yeah, in this game we definitely want to have that Chempunk Chainsword. We just, I guess we finish this after Edge of Night, and then we go for Black Cleaver. Just to get that additional TD reduction, the 60%. Right there, the healing reduction definitely matters. I'll have a look how much it did soon. But first of all, let's wait until the situation is truly over. Okay, it's 70 damage. That's actually quite a bit. 70 damage in that one fight. Well, healing negated is essentially true damage dealt. It's mathematically exactly the same. So this is how you should treat this stat. Yeah, that's a free Drake. So I'll make sure this goes under tower. She can hit me, it's fine. Okay, Tristana's already back. Close. Again, another 100 damage with Executioners. Come on, Kha'Zix, you got this. I guess that's... Oh no, Brand dies too. That's an Execute though. Okay, that's definitely worth. And Tristana loses all these minions under tower. Yeah, that's so worth it. Nice. We are incredibly far ahead right now. Yeah. Execution is already 180 damage. For comparison, my Keystone did 220. Soraka's 130. Yeah, that's Keystone level damage already. Brand's 90. Yeah. Executioner's calling absolutely substantial against Soraka and Yuumi and also a few others. Now I'm 1v2, I need to be aware of the fact that Tristana might jump on me. Ward this. Ping missing in action, because that's the case. Going Q-Max with this, I just want to emphasize the hit and run, the burst aspect. Actually, it's fine. I will deny more minions here. Yeah, this does not go under tower. This is a perfect way for us. I got ulti in 5 seconds. I heal. Alright, Ashe doesn't need it. Perfect. You see the wave management there? Tristana's losing all that farm. This is a freeze right now. Yeah, this never crashes. At least not in the near future. So Tristana is losing more and more minions while my wave is building up. So I'm returning to all this farm now. Yeah, this is like minion wave management. It's a prime example of why you should do it properly. I want you to thin out because it will crash into tower. But yeah, that's perfect. That's so satisfying. And we kill all of them except for 4. And now it's still a freeze. You need 4 minions to counteract the even minion rule. I guess we slow push at this point. We can't hold the freeze. Again, in a 2v2 wave, you can't hold the freeze anyway. If they want to break it, really. And also at the 12-minute mark, you should not be freezing this late into the game, because if the enemy gets free roams, then you're looking kind of bad. That's actually quite a bit of damage. More. She's not even waiting until the healing reduction expires. I don't think she noticed. That's another 200 damage from Executioner's Calling. Oh wow, I take it. Can't ult, they're already disengaging. For a second it looked like Tristana was straight up inting, but apparently she was just really that mindless. I want to Q them on the tower. Q travels very slowly, so you have the time to walk out of tower again before the tower starts hitting you. Yeah, look at that. That hit and run playstyle. Amplified by Summon Eerie. Now they're forced back, which means they lose even more CS. I want to ult the next wave, just to get an even bigger advantage. Nice. Now see what happens. The wave crashes into tower, there's no opposing wave stopping it, so Tristana loses even more. Get Eclipse, get boots. Perfect. 500 Executioner's damage. 400 Eerie damage. So now it's even better. It did more than my Keystone already. It even did more than Fair's Keystone. Yeah, don't sleep on healing reduction. In the right matchup, it's absolutely crucial to get it. I guess now we just push and take their tower. Don't have ulti right now. We can't really chase that, yeah. Especially without ulti, I don't have the team fight damage right now. Yeah, that's like the only drawback. If a fight happens immediately after you return to lane, you get punished slightly for ulting the wave. But you need to make decisions off of expected value. And in the majority of the time, you will go unpunished and you will just gain a free advantage by ulting the wave. I'm level 9, I should probably just 1v1 her. Alright, it's not a 1v1 if Soraka's there. Okay, that was my bad. That was completely my bad. Yeah, even without Soraka, it's iffy at best, because I'm not an all-in champion, especially not with this build. We're all about the hit and run playstyle, but yeah. Happens. I guess that's the best purchase here. I don't want to sell the control ward. Getting that extra serrated dark is just so much damage. Can I defend this, or do they take it too fast? Respect my authority. Wow, okay. I should not try to 1v2. Lesson learned. I was so desperate to defend that tower. And I dealt so much burst damage, but that's misleading. My damage is so hardly... no, not hardly. It's front-loaded so hard that after my initial burst, I need to disengage. Again, no all-in fights with this build. Well, I guess it's nice that you actually get to experience the drawbacks of the builds I present here. I wonder if I'd won this fight though had I sold Control Ward for Longsword or Dagger. That might actually be a deciding factor in this one. No, I will run them down. I will not let them base for free. They don't have the... I was about to say that okay, they don't have the health, but they do. Wow, I'm making a fool of myself right now. I was so sure they needed to base here. Okay, that looks bad. I went from a hero to 0 in like no time. But again, you know me. I don't know shame for my plays. Or actually, well, let's phrase it like that. If I make mistakes, I own up to them. It's alright. It's alright. But yeah, the fact we lost 2 bot towers is kind of not alright. 1.1k damage from Executioners. Obviously, this comes from fights I shouldn't have picked, so take it with a grain of salt. But yeah. Let's really get back into the game. I'm alone bot lane, nobody's here, so I will push another wave. Drake. Let's control ward. That Ashe mid lane is doing so well. Crazy. I'll start it. Nobody's here. All the enemy are top lane. Yeah, free Drake, and now we get to push bot lane. Yo, that Ashe! What's going on? Yeah, alright. They push this, we push that. It's fine. They lose this race. We have pressure in 2 lanes. They only got pressure in 1. Because of numbers disadvantage. 2 of them are off the map entirely. Yeah. They should have come and defended. Fizz ulti. Might be coming. Let's just finish the inhibitor. Okay, they got inhibitor too, it looks like. Yeah. Okay, now we overstayed. We should have defended that. Okay. Again, we make good plays, but we also make a lot of bad plays. That's my inting spree against Tristana threw my entire bot lane lead away, and now we just traded inhibitors instead of just cleanly getting 1 and retreating to defend. We still got this though. If we just push top lane now, it won't make a difference. And the fact, bot lane inhibitor is worth way more than top lane inhibitor, because what we can do now is we push top lane and are still close to Baron. But if they choose to push bot lane to mitigate the fact that we got super minions in there, they just give up Baron. So the strategic advantage is enormous. Nice. Uh-oh, not so nice. Ew. Okay, they win this fight. We got trapped there. Or do they? Wow. Ashe mid. OTP Ashe mid. I have to admit, I'm mildly impressed. This works way better than it should. Yo, 1.5k. 400 from my mythic. And 800, yeah, it does more than my mythic and my keystone combined. Crazy to think of that. Okay, time to upgrade healing reduction to from 40%. This is just 40%. This is baby healing reduction. If we upgrade to 60% with the Kempang Chainsword, it will be even stronger. We get Drake's Soul in 40 too, if we don't make stupid mistakes. Which, you know, might happen. Or we just completely own them. Okay, now I'm getting owned. A tunnel vision so hard. I didn't look at the map for 1 second. This could have been so good. I'm really not focused today. Oh well, at least I demonstrated nice minion wave manipulation. So you learn something from this. 2.6k damage. Again, enemy healing reduced is effectively the same as true damage dealt. It's just crazy. But yeah, we still got Ocean Soul, so my mistake is not costly at all, which I appreciate. Yeah, we should be just looking to finish now. With Ocean Soul, we can just team fight forever. Now they are the ones needing to buy healing reduction. And yeah, Soraka also with the Moonstone Renewer. Obviously, Executioner's going wild here. Let's just clear the wave as fast as possible. Okay, so we trade 2 for 1. Definitely take it. Nice, perfect. I mean, I don't get to play right now, but you need to take one for the team sometimes. Just see the bigger picture. And we get inhibitor. We got 2 inhibitors for this play. So yeah, definitely worth. Go caster minion. Okay. They should disengage though. Tristana and Fizz are spawning. You need to be careful. But yeah, that Tristana deals damage. Who fed her in the early game? I wonder who was stupid enough to die 4 times against her. Subscribe, by the way. Yeah. I got you, bro. Or maybe I don't. Try to save the Ashe. 3.5k damage. I tried to save the Ashe, but I should have just let her die. That was pointless. We had numbers disadvantage. So yeah, that's not gonna work. My Keystone and my Mythic look feeble against this towering 3.5k damage. The thing is, when I buy Kempunk, it resets the counter. It stops the count. Oh well. But yeah, it's still, I mean, if you look at it right now, you still see the value. And then whatever Kempunk Chainsword does, it's equally as... you just need to add 3.5k to this number now. So now it shows 0 because it's a new item, but enemy healing reduced should be a stat of its own, I think. Because that's now hard to gauge. Now it's 0 plus 3.5k. Already 3.7k in that one exchange. Wow, so we're at 7,000 damage. 7,200. Well, we didn't kill anyone, but, you know. Without that healing reduction, we wouldn't have the chance of ever killing one of them. Except if we just catch Soraka herself. Another 2,000 in that one fight. If you have one takeaway from this video, then healing reduction is overpowered in the right matchup. Elder spawning soon. Drake's souls are way too underpowered. We should be stomping them right now. What's going on? Well, I guess I shouldn't have fed them early. By the way, this is mainly Soraka. Moonstone Renewer didn't do that much. Or actually, maybe that's just the healing that went through. Probably. The reduced healing is already included in this number, and it's inflated due to that. Yeah, we just rush it. Now we should win fights for free. Juicy. Yeah, now it's finally our game. Just zone them away, show them who's boss. Retake inhibitors now. All right. Finally! This was way harder than it needed to be. And maybe that was my oh, actually, no, they lost. They can't defend. Despite all the mistakes, or maybe even because of all the mistakes I made, I hope this was a very insightful and, well, eye-opening game. But this item, truly the MVP. We did like 10,000 damage overall with healing reduction this game. It's absolutely crazy. If you're a non-believer in Executioner's Calling, then I hope this game was an enlightening experience for you. And well, shout outs to the Ashe. But if you want to learn how to play Ashe, for example, I got that covered with the playlist on your screen right there. A big thank you to all my Patreons and channel members. If you want to become a Patreon yourself, just go to patreon.com/mfdb. But if you rather save your money, you can support me for free by clicking the like and the subscribe button.